Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, this particular video is concentrating on Sunderland and I'm going to notice I'm saying the word try and describe and explain and therefore understand what the hell went on in that match. It's one of the most craziest matches I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I had more emotions. My emotions were going up and down more times than a bride's nightie. It's absolutely crazy that match. What it shows is defending or lack of. How we concede easy goals sometimes, and also it shows like going forward how potent we can be going forward too. We've got players that can really hurt teams in this division, which is a good thing in the sense of we can get goals, but what it's also a bad thing is, and it's probably why we're just outside of the top six, is because we're conceding on a regular basis. Excuse me. Now, first of all, I'll take you back to the beginning of the match because the whole thing was just crazy. So I'm just turning the TV. So you can always tell these are live because I'm turning the TV off. Wait a minute. Hey, there we go. Because the TV's distracting us. Now, the beginning of the match, I was watching it in the first 3 or 4 minutes, and I always get a sense of how things are going to go. And I didn't get the sense that what was going to unfold next did not hit me at all, because I thought it would have been a tight affair. Maybe it's 1-0, something like that to Sunderland, or maybe it's a 2-1 at the most. So when the first goal went in for Hull, and I thought, here we go again, because at home, the home crowd's there. It's a Good Friday, the crowd's buzzing, trying to get up into that top six. Then the first goal goes in, and it's like, well, now we're up against it because we have to get 2 goals now to win the match. Well, lo and behold, 2 goals we got in the space of about a minute and a half. Totally crazy football. I mean, it's like Keystone Cops type football. It's, you're trying to put a label on these things, how they happen, the events and what unfolded. And it's just, before I've even had time to turn round, we got the equaliser, and then I'm still jumping up and down for that one because we got back into it quick. We got the equaliser pretty quick, and then all of a sudden we went 2-1 up, and I'm thinking, bloody hell, it's like 2 goals in the space of about a minute and a half. So the jubilation and everything like that was like buzzing. It was really good. Then all of a sudden, I did get a sense, and I'm not just saying this because it's always, anyone can say, like after a match, oh yeah, well I knew this was going to happen. That no, I did get a sense that was not the end of the goals. The goals would still keep on coming. That wouldn't be the end of them. So, and sure enough, I was right. Now, when they got the equaliser and then went 3-2 up, I really thought then that we'd still have a bit fight left in us and we might get an equaliser, and that would be it. 3-3, then that would be it. So we got the equaliser, fantastic finishing from the likes of Ahmad, and Jack Clarke. And I mean, Jack Clarke was stupendous. Jack Clarke had his best game for the team, definitely. And Ahmad, for him to come back, he'd had a few weeks out, so his fitness won't really be up to the 100% level yet. But the way he played was amazing. And you can see what a difference he makes in that team. He just like runs past defenders like they're not there. They're frightened to touch him. They try and bring him down. They kind of get near him. He's just fantastic. So anyway, he makes a huge difference to the team. Now, 3-3, and I'm thinking, keep it like that. We'll get at least a point from the game. It's not ideal, but, we're not going to lose a game. And then we got the 4th one, and I couldn't believe it. I really, really thought we were going to win the match. 4-3, and there's like seconds to go. And I'm not going to swear because it's on YouTube, but I won't tell you what I said in real time watching the telly when I was witnessing a crazy bit of, well, I'm not going to say defending because it was non-defending. What you do not do in any circumstance, what you do not do is when the player's coming into the box and then you go up to him and then give him that the excuse for him to go down. So you're putting your foot there into that position for him just to go, and then he's away, you know. And then the referee says, right, penalty. So unfortunately, seconds to go, we threw it away, the 2 points. And I believe with that, our chance of possible top 6. However, I'm not going to, you know, say never. As long as there's enough points on the board to get us into there, then there's always that chance. But in my heart of hearts, if I'm honest, and I always am on this, you know, channel, in my heart of hearts, I truly believe, I think we're just going to fall short. I think we'll probably end up about 8th or 9th, and that's where we'll probably finish. But never mind. But a fantastic performance from the lads, like I said, going forward. But we need to stamp out the defensive errors. I mean, we didn't have miss Ballard, you know. Ballard was a big miss at the back there. And we've got Elise, who we signed from West Ham. He's a miss at the back as well, you know. People like that. I mean, obviously, Stewart up front, you know, we still haven't got him. We're still scoring goals, but can you imagine more of the threat that we would have in keeping the ball up that end of the pitch if he was there? You know, he would keep hold of the ball, make it stick, and let the team get up there and support them. And that would be much better. But a crazy game, absolutely crazy game. You know, I had to, like, for half an hour after that match, my head was still, like, you know, really going crazy, thinking about all the stuff that was happening. I mean, you never even got a chance to properly survey, you know, each goal because they were going in that quick. It was just like, for a neutral, you know, it's one of the most open games I've ever seen. And every time Hull or us went forward, you know, it was looking like it was going to be a possible goal. And those games, I mean, great for Sky, you know, the cameras, the people there who picked that one, they'll be saying, I told you we should have picked that one to televise it. Well, yeah, well, you can see the obvious reason why, can't you? 8 bloody goals, you know. I just wish that last goal was ours and we won 5-3 instead of 4 each. Never mind. But what it does is it shows a spirit within the team, you know, a togetherness within the team, a fight and a creativity within the team. But sadly, on two of these fronts, it also shows the weakness at the back that we sometimes have, where we're too easy to open up. And the second one is sometimes decision making. It's not like Tony Mowbray has said after the match, the pressing, the way that they're trained and told when to press and when not to press. The gaps, you know, when they're trying to play out from the back and that, and when to do that. And we just got that wrong for a bit. And that's where Hull got at least a couple of their goals. I mean, that one where Trey Hume was trying to just shove the player out of play and the ball out of play, and then he went and scored the bloody goal from it. I mean, that's ridiculous. You don't ever take a chance on that. If you don't think you're going to get the ball over the line, just kick it over. You know, if you concede a corner and concede from it, well, fair enough. But at least you've made sure that the ball's gone out of play, that he's not going to do what he did and score the bloody goal. So that's a lesson I think Trey Hume will learn. I mean, he's been fabulous at right back. I like him a lot. I think he'd be a real good player for us, like another season down the line especially. But he just needs to learn sometimes it's best just to get rid, just kick the ball out and get rid of it. So anyway, a shortened video this time round, because I am going to do another video on my YouTube channel, and that's about the orb that I witnessed when I done my last football video. So we have a game tomorrow away to Cardiff, and I personally think it'll be a draw, that one. Again, it's not going to be enough to get us in the top 6, but if we win it, brilliant, and results go our way and we climb up that table a little bit more, get nearer top 6, brilliant. But I think overall, I think ones each, something like that, or maybe it's even 2s each. You know, there we have 4 goals in the match again. Yeah, so I think a draw and then move on to the next game after that. But really, if we want to get in that top 6, we have to win at least the next 3 games out the next 4 to really put that pressure on teams above us and hope that they can slip. So, and I just want to say at the end of this one, I don't normally give a shout out to other teams, but congratulations on Burnley getting back to the Premiership. I think they'll be a good addition to the Premiership. They're being, you know, the best team in this league. So, yeah, so fair play to them, you know. But that's my only time I'm going to do it. So fair play to them. Well done. Now, I'll see you on the other side, because I will be doing another video about the orb and the story behind it. Yes. So stay tuned for that one. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, do so. I appreciate it. Let me know that you have in the comments, you know, and I'll check them out. And I'll be doing another one in about 10 minutes after this. I'm going to put them both up. So thank you for your support. Loads to tell about the music as well, but I'll kind of mix that one in with the orb one. So, you know, so I'm going to do that next. So thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the other side.